Morning. Today I've come to a little coastal path along the east side of Portsmouth, which runs up there actually. I used to play here when I was a kid. This is a place we call the shore in Portsmouth, so Portsmouth people will know this is the shore, and this is like a swimming hole, and behind me there you got Whale Island, which is actually a Navy shore establishment called HMS Excellent. I used to go to cadets on there back in the 70s, but yeah, I probably shouldn't even be filming it. If they knew I was filming it, they'd probably come down on me like a ton of bricks. But yeah, I just thought I'd come along here, and I'm going to go up there a bit further, and I'm going to have a Tex Mex. I've got some Texan firehouse beef and some Uncle Ben's Mexican spicy rice. So I'm just going to stick it all in the pan, fry it all up and see what happens. So let's, I'll take you along the shoreline here for a little bit. I have great memories of this little spot in particular. Because this here, there's a little tunnel. It goes under here, goes under the M275, you can probably hear that going above there. Oh my god, look. Look who's coming to see me. Hello. Yeah, I'll turn you around. Look at that. Big old swan. But yeah, anyway, this little bit here, as kids, none of this railings was here. It was just this like subway. It's basically a bikers boating subway, and there's a sailing club. If you go through there, it goes under the motorway, because obviously the sailing club was here before the motorway was. And yeah, we all used to dive off here when the tide was high. I mean, it's not that deep at the moment, you can just about see the bottom there, but yeah, they built all this here to stop the kids diving and jumping. There's actually a sign up here. Police warning, it is an offence. Hang on, I tripped over. It's an offence to dive or swim in this area. Maximum penalty £500. Yeah, great memories. And there used to be a log, what we used to call a log out there. You got quite a deep channel goes through here, and over there you got Portsmouth docks, Flathouse Quay and all that. You can see all the cranes there. And these swans come to see me. But the thing with this log that used to be out here, it'd be like, can you swim under it? That was the main thing, swimming under this log, because it was chained to the obviously not, I would say seabed, but it was probably about 20 feet, 30 feet deep, something like that, I don't know. Yes, great memories. In case you're wondering why I'm wearing my helmet, I come out on the trusty steed, I come out on the scooter to ride along here. Obviously dog walkers favour this area as well, but it's a pleasant day. Just wait for a scooter ride. These swans. There used to be a sunken boat out here as well, and me and a couple of friends of mine, we used to wait for the tide to come right up, and we used to dive on this boat. We used to, don't bear thinking about nowadays, does it? Dangers involved, but we loved it. We loved it. And this is where we used to dive off of. And obviously you can see the bottom, but when the tide's right up, it's quite deep. Trouble is, you never know what someone's chucked in there, do you? That's the only problem. What a beautiful day. The water's so still. Love it. So this one's seen better days. Washed up on the shore. Washed up on the shore. Reminds me of that boat we used to dive on over there. But I think it was a little bit bigger than this. It's a nice boat over there. Nice fishing boat. And up there, the M275, and as you know from the video I did a few weeks ago, at 2 miles long, one of the shortest motorways in Britain, leads to the M27 and out of Portsmouth. There we go, the M275. Isn't that wonderful? Yes, had problems with discarded fishing line. Minimum bass size 42 centimetres, nose to fork of tail, 2 bass limit. There's more to fishing than just catching fish. That's right, that's right. Another wreck of a boat. Tide's out a little bit, and you see where the tide comes up to. Beautiful day. Again, no clouds in the sky. Water like a mill pond. This is actually, over here, is Portsmouth Harbour. And a little interesting fact about Whale Island, which is HMS Excellent, is it's actually a man-made island. When they were dredging out Portsmouth Harbour to make it deeper, or, you know, hundreds of years ago probably, all the spoil that they dredged out was dumped in one spot, and it basically formed that island. I think there was 2 islands to begin with, and they basically made it into one big island. So a little bit of history there. My trusty steed over there. I'm going to find a place to have me Tex Mex. Where I am now is actually a rifle range. I think over there you can see the backdrop that will catch all the bullets. The MOD use it quite a lot. Whenever it's being used, that flagpole would have a red flag hanging off it. And when I was in cadets over in HMS Excellent over there, we would come shooting over here. Plus we'd shoot on the U2s on Whale Island. They've got a range in there. And behind it, they used to do clay pigeon shooting. I don't know if they still do. And I used to go and collect the clay pigeons that they'd missed and that didn't break when they hit the floor. I remember when I was 12 years old, they used to let us have a go with the shotguns. 17p a shell. If we had 17p, we could have a go. Mad days. letting the 12-year-old have a go with a shotgun. It was cool as. That there, I'm hoping I'm holding it still, so I am zooming in quite a lot, is HMS Queen Elizabeth, the new aircraft carrier, moored in Portsmouth Harbour. I'll just take it back out. Yeah. And there is the rifle range. Quite close to it now. Obviously it's all fenced off, so you can't get anywhere near it, but yes. I used to belong to a Southampton Rifle and Pistol Club. Used to come and shoot here on Sundays. It's when the public are coming here. Obviously during the week, most of the time it's military use. Over there is Portsmouth Castle, built by the Romans. Well, the first part of it was built by the Romans because they came up this harbour. Obviously, the Romans back in the day, and built a castle right at the top. The actual keep is a Norman keep. It's an amazing place, and I keep meaning to take you there, and one day I will. Take you to the top of that keep. And here we are, behind the rifle range. This is where we used to do shotgun shooting. I haven't been here in over 40 years. First time in at least 40 years. I'm going to use the Trangia burner today, I've decided. Mainly because I was on my scooter, and the weight that the scooter can bear, with me on it, and a load of wood as well, would be probably just over the limit. So, travelled a bit lighter today. Going to get the kettle on. The sun is exceptionally bright today, but then again, winter time, and when it's a cloudless day like today, the sun is always so low in the sky, isn't it? So you don't really, it's never above, it's always, you know, low, as they say. Trangia's going now anyway. Just give it a few minutes to ignite itself. I'm using the bushbox XL with the Trangia burner. Yeah, I'll let you have a look. There you go, look. It's doing its thing. Slowly but surely. Don't know if you can see these here. Sea beets. It's like a sea spinach. I'm not going to eat any though. It's probably been dogs have done their business on it. Let's get the kettle on anyway. Let's not stand on ceremony, eh? I'm just going to pan you up so you can see my view. It's not bad, is it? It's a pleasant morning. Something I got from the reduced section. Texan firehouse style British beef strips. And I've also got some Ben's. Not Uncle Ben's anymore, is it? Spicy Mexican rice. So I've got myself a little container of olive oil. It says winter fruit gin on there, but that was given to me at Christmas by a colleague at work. Very nice it was too, thank you Andrew. But I'm going to use it for olive oil now, or various oils. see it, all these little flies buzzing around, obviously hanging over the dried out seaweed, which there's plenty of around here. I'll put the olive oil on. Gonna get the old steak going. Cool, peppers. Lots of oil as well. Good. Good. Get the spoon out to work it all up. There we go. Let that cook for a bit. And I'll just chuck the rice in. That only takes a couple of minutes to warm up. Oh. Glorious day. Glorious day. This is the frying pan from my the last video I made. Was it the last video? Video before? I'm not sure. I think it's the video before actually, where the cheapest cook set I could find on Amazon. A loppy cook set for $9.99. Seems to do the trick though. Although obviously for this one I use the Trangia kettle, because I'm using the meth burner, so it seems to be doing the job with that. That's a good buy. Well, I think that's done. Hot enough. Just tried a bit of beef, and it's like always, there's a lack of salt in these things. Distinct lack of salt. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to dish that up. I'm just going to chuck it all on the plate together. So that's the Texas firehouse style. And now what I will do, I'll put a bit more oil in there. And I will chuck the rice in. Just going to use all that. Should have broke it up in the bag before I put it in there. Before I opened it, shall I say. There we go. Spicy Mexican rice. This only needs a couple of minutes really. Very nice. That's a big pile of beef there, isn't it? And it's a big pile of rice too. I think while this rice is cooking, I don't actually need these temp pegs, because this pan just fits over the top of the XL, which is handy. Gives them a chance to cool down, doesn't it? Right then, I think that's it. I'm just going to pour this on the plate. I'm not going to stand on ceremony here. This is just a pile of food. Beef and rice. Don't want to scrape the non-stick too much. It's bad enough as it is. There we go. Let's put that out. There we go, all done. Should be interesting, shouldn't it? Using my little fold away knife and fork, which I find is very useful actually. Yeah, it's nice. Got a kick in it. The beef has actually got jalapenos and everything. That's good. Let's try some of this rice on its own. Ben's, or as I used to say, Uncle Ben's. This is very pleasant indeed. Can't beat it, can you? Having a cookout outdoors. Great view of Portsmouth Harbour there. It's a natural harbour as well, Portsmouth Harbour. Apart from obviously the dredging that they've done to make it deeper. But yeah, it's really good. There's some people walking up the shoreline here, but they've seen me and turned around. Tell you what, for the middle of January, it's quite warm. I'm actually sweating. Could be to do with this Tex Mex, it is very spicy. So no, maybe. But I feel that sun beating on this side of my face. Very hot. Well, not very hot, but for January it is. That was really nice. I think the rice made a difference with that, because I had some strips of beef once before. I put the thing up in the corner for you, the video that I made. I think it was the Trangier and the Tarp video that I made, and it was it's very bland on its own, but that rice makes a difference. I always end up letting my coffee go cold. Oh no, still got some heat in it, that's good. Ooh. What else is down here? Yeah. Is this cooled down yet? Just checking me firebox. Exhale. Just checking the couple more minutes, I reckon that'll be done. But I can put the firebox away, can't I? Okay. Oh, that was really nice, yes. And just finishing this off now. Oh, so bright. So bright. It's like a mill pond. back at the bit where I joined that bit that goes onto the firing range. Tex Mex was very nice, enjoyed that a lot. So I'm just gonna round the video up here. So I'm just about to get back on my trusty steed there. And thanks for joining me. If you like the video, give it a little like, maybe a little subscribe if you haven't already, that'd be cool. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time when I'm roving about, wherever it may be. I don't know. See you soon. Bye.